Hey, what's up, dudes? Khan here. Welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival Roleplay, and we are back in Dima's mind. So, this is definitely a point that kind of weighs on you as a gameplay kind of thing, because, you know, it's like we have fun shooting role-playing aspects of a world, and then suddenly, let's just Minecraft. Anyway, one of the things that kind of bothers me at this point as we're doing this is, like, I've talked about how it's not that bad, but the thing is like, this is the second time I've played through this, and now it is actually kind of that bad. Yes, I know how to get through everything. Yes, I have a basic understanding of the entire process of the game. But now as I'm going through it, it's like, it's lost a lot of its uniqueness is what made it interesting to me in the first place. The fact that it was something that was so new and just fascinating. So as I work our way through here, so our little, I guess sand crabs, that's what they look like to me. They look like little sand crabs. So our little sand crabs can make it across and start getting us the data. Countermeasures initiated. Blurg, 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 blurg. There we go.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Whatever. I think our guys are mostly safe inside this little spot, if I recall correctly. They tend to be more or less out of the way of everything. Also, I've been playing a little bit of No Man's Sky. I've gotten it to be working better now, and the sprint button is on the right analog stick, which is the worst place for the sprint button, especially because they have a scan there instead, and I feel like just put the scan on the right, or excuse me, they have a scan on the left stick, but a run on the right stick, and it's just like, just switch them. Just, that's so easy. Anyway, we're about to get this one done, so that's sick. Come on, little dude, you're so close, and then we can just go on to the next crazy, ridiculous memory. Excelsior. Thank you. Anyway, I keep hitting the wrong stick for sprinting, because that's just the game I've been playing recently. Alright, simulation thing 3. At one point I'm going to forget how to solve these, and that's going to suck. Is this the one that... Yeah, this is the one that I kept falling down off all the time. So I can't recall if I've chatted to you dudes about this before, but I've had the pleasure of meeting a bunch of full-time YouTubers, and they've been super kind. It's just sort of like chat around me. Like, I just get to listen in like a bug on the wall kind of thing, and just hear all these brilliant ideas, and they're full-time, so it's fascinating to hear this process. And one of the things that I've been lucky enough to have them do is they've actually chatted a little bit about my channel, and I've been able to ask some questions about, like, hey, how do you grow? Or, like, how did you grow? What kind of ideas do you have for me that I should be doing? And they've dropped a lot of fascinating bits and tidbits on me. One of those tidbits was a bit on how I could actually be just faster growing my channel to be able to do these kind of like leapfrogs that a lot of big YouTubers have done, where you see them go from like, oh, they're at 4,000, oh, they're at 3,000, to suddenly, oh, they're at 29 million. And that, you know, I'm a little over exaggerating, but you get the idea. And kind of related to that is some things that I'm going to have to be doing to change on my channel. And I say have to because at first I had a reticence about it. Like, the ideas that they provided at first didn't feel very me. Kind of like they felt, oh, this is the hole that I would always fall through. Anyway, it felt like something that I would do purely for the sake of getting attention. And the thing is, that bit about just doing stuff for attention, that's kind of what trying to grow is. I just realized I didn't need to do this anymore because I've already opened this. Oops. So like, that was the process of making good content, was if I make good content, you dudes will like it, and then you dudes will share it with people, and then I'll also do good SEO stuff, so people will be looking around for Fallout roleplay things, and they'll see it, they'll like my stuff, they'll watch the stuff. It has always been about some form of attention. And so when I made that kind of realization, I realized that even the ideas where I'm kind of like, I don't know if I like some of these thoughts just because they get me attention, I realized that's been the whole point. And so I'm going to go a little bit more deeper into it. Like, one of the examples you can kind of see this in is like, let's say I was playing Nuka World, right? And as we're playing Nuka World, instead of just doing role plays and survival kind of things, it was also talking about where to find this sweet gun, or what builds were best for survival in Nuka World. The idea was that you would focus on things that were more search-worthy or searchable. Because the thing is that an individual, and I actually mentioned this exact same analogy to someone before, which is that like YouTube's kind of like a restaurant where people are going in and ordering things. And the thing is that people are ordering what they think about having. So if I, come on guys, don't be just stuck right here. Keep going. There they go. So when I'm making survival roleplay stuff, people have to be ordering survival roleplay, right, to be able to get it. However, the thing is, the people who are ordering survival roleplay aren't as massive as, let's say, people ordering what's the best gun for Nuka World, or what's the best build for Nuka World. People order that more than they order Let's Play. And so it's basically this idea of like, okay, I've been doing this, you know, serving up good Let's Play, but nobody knows to order that. So let me try making a new dish that brings people in through that way. And then it's like, while they're eating this delicious grilled cheese, I'm like, how about you try the pancakes? So we just got the wind farm command kill switch, and I'm kind of curious if maybe that alone would be enough to piss off a bunch of people. Oh, that's a little short. Bummer. Anyway, I'd be wondering if that would be enough for Alan to get pissed off and try to like go after Dima. Because if that's the case, then we already have the kill switch too, and then we just use it on Far Harbor, and then we're just done there. So we've already pissed off enough people. Far Harbor goes for the attack, and then we blow up the Children of Atom. Lickety split. Anyway, one of the hard things about that channel strategy kind of thing that I've been talking to you about is that as I'm coming up with these ideas and discussing them, I'm realizing like I can't just stick with Fallout, right? Because there's only so much new information that's constantly coming out, and the idea is that I need to become more active in kind of getting information and it disseminating information, I guess is one way to put it too, just spreading it and helping people learn and answering these questions that people have. So it means like finding other things other than, you know, Fallout, or kind of like going some of the indie game routes that a lot of YouTubers will go, which is, you know, trying to find these new interesting games and playing those. And to me, there's actually, that sounds kind of fun, because, you know, it's kind of like we've done a lot of Fallout, so it's like, what if we could apply some new ideas to some of these other games? Like, I would love to try to find more things that we could apply this kind of roleplay system to. It's, however, it's really hard to find stuff that fits with it. And as I've been playing and researching games, and like I keep thinking about how it's like, so I need to like look for something that I think is newer, so that people would be more likely to start searching for it. Because if we think about it from the point of view of like the YouTube restaurant kind of thing, I need to make sure people are already looking for it, because I can't tell them what to look for. They're just gonna look for whatever they're hungry for. Come along, little dudes. Far Harbor is not going to suffocate itself. The Children of Atom aren't going to divide themselves, and Dima is not going to get killed by the crazy bigots Far Harbor either. So come on, chop chop. There's nobody in Scream when I said chop chop. Here we go, chop chop. There we go. That's better. You know, interesting thing. We just listened to the Nick Valentine one, and I'm wondering if I thought that was what was going to be this final one, and now I'm trying to think. Do I have? If I have the code to the wind farm, if I have the thing about Avery, do I have the bomb? Because if I have the bomb too, or do I have to get the bomb from this? I'm gonna check. Oh, look at that. We have the secret medical facility, we have the nuclear launch key, and we have the wind farms. Well, we have everything that we need, actually, for what we want to do to Far Harbor. That's right, the final thing is just the suits. Oh man, we're done. We didn't even need to do that one of those final things. Damn. That's actually pretty quick. If you don't care about getting some of that suit stuff, shh. Easy. I'm in fact very happy that that was so quick to do, because I was actually thinking about this. I was like, I'm kind of bummed that I have to go through all these puzzles. It's like, they're fun, but once you've done the puzzle, they kind of lose their illustrious joy. Also, it is crazy warm today. I was looking at the temperature, and it's like, oh, it's going to be 15 degrees cooler on Sunday. And I was like, I'm filming this Saturday evening. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it's 75. So it's just 90 today. And like 90 right now, too, which is insane. Crazy warm. Yes, this little upstairs place. This is kind of interesting with just like the chains and the like. We're just above everyone.
Far Harbor will burn in its righteous light.
Oh, that it will. The fog will take it, and it will be such a joyous moment. If I recall, there's nothing really that good up here. So let's just head back down. We're not really the kind of person to have earthly possessions anyway. And what are you doing, fully clothed? What are you doing, fully...
If you're standing here, I presume...
No, you're missing your clothing too. So these are just new people, huh? Alright, well, let's work on that then. Hold on, quick save. Can't sleep when I'm taking radiation damage. Alright, yoink. And, yoink. There we go. Yeah, what are you guys doing clothed? Huh. I wonder how many other people are clothed right now. You're clothed too. Do they just have infinitely respawning clothing? I mean, for one, that's a sweet way to make money if that's the case, but for two, That's means I got a lot of work ahead of me. A lot of work. Alright, these two are still covered. You're clothed again too, Sister Mai. And so is Random Guard.
Is the word of Adam.
Alright, Theo's still naked. This person too. I've been caught pickpocketing.
What the?
Don't worry about it.
See Adam's light.
Don't worry about it.
Feel Adam's glory.
Ah, damn. Well, this is somewhat disappointing. If people are just able to get their stuff now, I don't feel quite as excited about stealing all their clothing from them. I mean, it's just a bit of a bummer. Actually, I'm gonna pick up enough of these that I can still sell some.
Must be punished.
It sucks. Alright, well, side thing after doing some selling. So it seems that I need to be required rank gun nut 3 and 4 for science in order to get the 91 damage for the powerful rat and prey. That's good to take note of because that's a long way away. And it's already more powerful than the spray and pray. Now I think we can head out of here and leave the spray and pray here because we absolutely have a reason to come back, you know, to blow everybody up. So I feel pretty comfortable with that decision. I'm also going to leave the High Confessor's helm and robes back here. We don't really need to hold on to those right now. You know, I wish we could steal that mask off of her, but unfortunately that's totally doable. Now we can see what her face looks like. I'm kind of curious. Oh, and we leveled up, which is perfect for oh God, does she have a light in her hand or something? Do a lot of people carry lights in their hands? I'm very curious about that because they're not having pit boys, right? So I don't know why they would have light. Alright, so it's gun nut and let's see, so we can't do science. Yes, we can. We can go to level. Alright, alright. For some reason I thought I already had that level up, but it turns out I'm about to level up. I don't quite yet have the perk. Oh. Even Devin has his clothes back on. Weird. I wonder if they like all bought it back. So maybe if I like don't give them their clothes back, they don't get everything back like that. Like because I sold them all back to Mai, right? So I gotta see something like that happening. Where they're like, hey, as long as you don't sell them back, they're gone forever. We'll basically figure out what we need to know once we go back to see Tectus again, because if he's still naked, we know that it was something to do with just that we took the stuff away and there was no way to get it back. Alright, so I think we could go off to this direction to get the wind farm kill switch. Go off this direction, the hotel. I kind of feel like nothing, we're kind of just in a bad position, so I'm gonna actually go and hit the Grand Harbor Hotel first, because I remember that had a bed that was pretty nice. And also, I think that if we go in this direction, as I explain in a moment, we'll be able to walk this way, hit this, and then we'll save here and then go up to the wind farm. So, I think that will work relatively okay. Not 100% sure. Still figuring it out. Either way, this one mission is carrying a lot of icons all over our compass, and it's a little annoying. There we go, we have one icon, and it's telling us to go this way. That's perfect, and we're in the water. So anyway, that thing I was talking about in the puzzle room, about, you know, changing up games, well, what I meant by that is, like, playing games that are being searched, as, you know, the YouTube waiter is serving up what people want, and making sure that I'm making what people want to see, and excuse me, what people want to search. Because you guys want to see this, and I think that as a channel, I want to constantly make something that I would consider as a core kind of thing, which I would say is the roleplay idea. That's like a core feeling. Now, how much control or how that's going to work in the future, I don't know, but I just like these types of games, and I like long playthroughs of stuff. Like, I like the Game Grumps thing, I like the Miniature Nerd thing, I like watching through these long new ways to play games that I love. So because of that, I still always want to make something like this. However, unlike, you know, Game Grumps, who had Ego Raptor, who had a whole animation career prior to doing the YouTube stuff, or Miniature Nerd, who is, you know, written about in Kotaku, I need some way to kind of get discovered. And so this idea of, like, trying to get up in front of people and playing some games that will help me get discovered, or creating searchable content that people are looking for so they find me, makes a lot of sense. I mean, otherwise I need somebody to, you know, write about me, like a Kotaku kind of thing. Or I should have had an animation thing. I mean, even Day 9, another guy that I follow and think is really cool, one of the things that he did is he was really popular in StarCraft before he started making the StarCraft videos. He was in a position where he was already doing podcasts or writing how-tos, and he just eventually went, you know, videos are probably going to be better. Yes, this place. This place is crazy. Oh, don't worry, you super mutant. We're gonna be having fun with you. Anyway, every single... Woo! There we go. Now we can quick do the level up on one of our gun nuts or something. We'll just do gun nut. Whatever. Oh, bloody mess is available now. Hold on. Did I just make a bad mistake? Because, I mean, this is gonna jump up everything 5%, which is pretty sick. Interestingly, so this is level 34. This is level 35. So we're actually gonna be... If we take level 33 goes into science... Then level 34 will go to the demolition, level 35 will go up to commando. So yeah, we missed out on this a little bit, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine with that. Now let's clear out the hotel a little bit, because this is actually really tough if you don't take the time to do that. And they're already shooting at us, so there you are. And now that's gonna explode. Whew! Always looks good. There's a skirmisher. Oh, don't heal, buddy. Don't even try. The radiation will stop that from happening. Ooh, God. A lot of life was lost very quickly. Yeah, we'll have some soft shell meat. And why not a fog crawler? Whoop. I mean, I'm expecting to get hurt a little bit more. So let's just try to do that. Also, I'm a little rusty on the controls. Ooh, God. For some reason. I just can, like, feel it in my hands. They're just, like, not gripping the controller right. I don't really know why. It's a little odd. This is a nice little safe spot that we're gonna hide in for a second. Wrap around goggles, don't mind if I do. Was that heavy combat armor? No, no more combat armor. Alright, so the guys up here are shooting at us already, and that's problematic, but... Oh, there you are. Yep, that's definitely a super mutant. Okay. Come on. There you go. Problem solved. And there's the second one. That's a butcher. Let's give him a grenade to think about. Not killing the butcher. Very powerful person. Come on. We're at half health right now, but we're healing. There we go. 1-1-1 experience. I can see that the dude was pretty legit, so understandable reason why it was so tough to fight. Alright, anybody else? Anyway, so one of the ways that I could get in front of, like, what people expect or are looking for was the, you know, the description I had with the Nuka world, where it's like, hey, what gun is best for Nuka world, or where to find this thing and whatnot. And that was kind of what made me be like, I feel kind of like I'm just trying to get attention rather than making good content. But the strategy, as well as kind of the creative process, is like, hi, oh God. The creative process is kind of like, how can I take that and make something that I think I would like to watch, and I think other people would like to watch, and would bring people into the, you know, the fold kind of thing. Woo! Anyway, that sounds like an interesting problem to me, and I'm kind of excited to think through that and figure out a way. Because as much as I am, like, loving doing this, and how much I want this to still be a part of the core experience of the channel, I think it's a good idea, and to try to grow, right? That's the idea. Anyway, so like different indie games sounded like a fun way to do it. Okay, this is not working. Oh no! Alright, we're dead. You know what? We're not dead. We have drugs, and drugs are for these purposes. Medics, take it. Psycho buff, take it. I know I have mild dehydration, but that's okay, because we got plenty of water. Properly hydrated. Whew! Alright, now we're at half health just magically with that. Alright, ooh, they're missing. Oh, that's right, we have way more protection when we're sprinting. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that one of the skills that of our character is to run into battle. Not to try to, like, dodge, but to go straight in, because we do that, we have way more protection than otherwise. Alright, unlock this. Our character is also going to have crazy high protection, because Psycho Buff is lowering percentage of damage. Then we have increased, like, DR just purely from the, Med-X. Okay, here we go. Skirmisher. Then we have the extra damage, which is pretty sick. I'm just gonna get rid of that mine. And like, just no question, just getting rid of the mine. Just gonna keep doing this so we can keep finding him. Got him. Anybody else? I'm just hitting VATS now. There you are. One of you mentioned the idea of doing a no VATS thing, and I mean, that's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but it just makes me laugh. It's like, The entire thing I'm doing here is just vatsing every second that I can, trying to catch every single super mutant that I could find just hiding around. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try some indie games and do that kind of thing because that sounds fun. And there's also this really huge learning curve related to it, which is this level of like, I gotta figure out how to film some of these videos in these games that like, we played so much Fallout, I know how to make a good Fallout film. It's a lot of fun, I have ideas, I kind of know what is interesting to watch. Other games, I'll have no idea about that. Oh, you were in the shoe, oh, you're moving. So it's like, I gotta figure that out, then I gotta like research the game, and now I'm in this interesting experience too, where I'm like, hi dude, I'm trying to like talk to developers and stuff and be like, hey, I have a channel that's gonna be sharing your game. You up for giving me some like insider stuff or talking more about it another way, perhaps a free key? And it's been fun. It's kind of like, makes me feel way more journalist, which is kind of cool. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know where the last dude is, and he's gonna be right up in the middle of this house. No, he's on the ground. Well, I didn't hear my gun go off. Alright. Yep, that's the one that I was thinking of. He's the one with the minigun. Somebody died over there. Alright, frag grenade. I can't... Oh, I was wondering where you were, and now you just demonstrated where you were. Okay, hold on. Let's, get a good line of sight. I can't really see him. This is not working. Return to the safety. Red Scorpion Steak sounds like a good little heal up. Alright, we know where the guy is, so basically we can just run around and get a good position on him. It's like right under here. Grenade out! 1, 2, 3. Nah, it wasn't too fast. There we go. Grenade 2. Perfect. Alright, so they're also gonna be in here. I do remember that, so let's go make friends. You know, another thing that's kind of tough about the... Oh god. Another thing that's kind of tough about the indie game thing is as I'm trying to kind of do this, it becomes this kind of level of like, do I want to do more, you know, like let's play style things, or do I want to do those like how-to? Oh god damn it! Oh! Fuck! Ooh! I'm awake. I am now very awake. God damn, that was horrifying. God. Alright, I killed it and it still gets that little horn sound off.
So stupid. So weak.
Oh, don't be like that, dude. Also, we're gonna switch to Luckies because I need to, well, use other weapons. Just as simple as that. Simple as that. Save the ammunition. We have actually not been picking up a lot of guns from these guys. So that definitely makes sense to try to get more ammunition that kind of way. I mean, they have a lot of cool other weapons available, but not what we're looking for. See? Boards. He does have a bottle cap. One bottle cap. I'm gonna have a Mirelurk jerky now. Why not? Gives me some poison resistance. More rat chunks too. Alright, we're still in danger, but we're gonna... I think the guys are like upstairs, like way far away from us. Keypad. I'm tired from lack of sleep. Ah, yes. Oh, he's coming this way, so just in case he finds his way into this direction, I mean, let's just mind the place. That way we'll hear it and he'll be stuck. I wish I could close this from this side. That would be pretty fun. Ooh, purified water. Ooh, I can unlock the expert safe now. That's exciting. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Tons of ammunition and useful things. I mean, it makes sense, but I just haven't ever really opened up anything harder than, you know, middle of the road, moderate locks, advanced. So hey, getting some good shit. Ooh, I feel ill lethargy. Alright, well we can wait, I don't think I have any antibiotics. Untrue, I have 4 antibiotics. I am very antibiotic. Biotic. That's a weird way to do it today. Alright, give our character a real sleep. They deserve it. Alright, we're gonna get this explodey code. Listen to the, oh, I need to listen to the tape. Alright, listen to the tape. There we go. Alright, play that security tape.
Hands where I can see them.
Hey, hands where I can see them.
Now,
Oh my god,
where is
you're
the key?
too franny. Take.
Put the gun down.
The world is ending. Blah, 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 blah.
You're
Does that work? Does that tell me where I need to go? No, you gotta listen to the whole
my
tape.
job. You're
Alright, well, let's just listen.
I'm
Oh, I forgot about mine.
Fine. The hell's it matter?
It's on the boat. Fringe code docks. Combinations 44, 6, 75, 12.
Now, was that so hard?
There we go. You gotta figure it out right as we were killing the super
So long,
mutant.
Captain. Now, where the hell's the release to this?
Sorry, Franny. You're stuck with me.
It's a cool, badass finish for sure. It's such a sad story. I remember talking about that one where I totally thought it was gonna be like a mutual suicide thing, and then it turns out that it's actually this girl was like a secret agent stealing it from this guy who was a general who happened to have a nuclear launch code. Anyway, so I'm dealing with this new challenge for me and my channel, which is just how to make content that's going to be what people are searching for, rather than just like, because I've been going for kind of niche marketing where I'm like, alright, so nobody's really doing this and it's kind of cool. But you also gotta find something that people want and people aren't really getting. Because you can make your own market, but you can really only, like, Game Grumps, for example, play Link to the Past. Or they play freaking Shaky Plant. Or they play things like Ocarina of Time. Great games, a lot of fun to watch, but you're not watching these guys because they've, you know... Wait, is there a power armor here? Apparently there's power armor right here. That's interesting. We're not gonna grab it, but apparently it's there. Alright, next will be the Vim Pop Factory. But anyway, you don't watch those guys specifically because of they have the newest gameplay things out. You watch them because they're funny. But they had to build up to that, right? And that was that comment about Aaron being an animator first, and that's what he used to grow and become better at everything else that he did. And then when I use Miniature Nerd and all that, it's kind of... Legendary albino wolf. Well, how does that animal feel about being grenaded in the face? Ooh, look, rad rabbits! Oh wow, did we kill it? It appears that we did. Don't run. Alright, where's my legendary? Hello. Ugh, it's not very good. Oh well, we got it. Oh, doggies. Heyo, let me just do the dance of the avoidance. Dance of the avoidance. Dance of the avoidance. As you can see, what this requires is that you walk around and you twirl. Dance of the avoidance. Dance of the avoidance. Dance with me, dog. Alright, now I need to find a bed, don't I? Doop, doop. Let's see, I don't really quite know where there's... Oh, I know where there's a bed on the way. God, there's a bed right here on the way. We're just gonna go back there and sake the save. Sake the tave. God, English. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure that out for the channel. Like, what kind of indie games do I want to play? What kind of style do I want to go with? And, you know, those type of things. Because it would be really cool to find indie games that allows us to do, like, a Fallout 4 kind of... Or, excuse me, that allows us to do, like, a roleplay kind of thing. But it needs to be, like, a new enough game that people are probably going to be looking for it. So something like Faster Than Light, which one of you brought up during the stream, unfortunately won't really fit the ticket. Anyway, I'm going to think on that and keep doing this. And like I talked about, there's going to be this main stuff on the channel because I like doing this. And I don't necessarily know how the channel is going to shift or what sort of things are going to change in response to this new style of trying to be seen more. Because it's like, I don't have access to Kotaku articles or a massive animation following or a StarCraft following kind of thing. I have access to what everybody else has basic access to, which is what games are going to be popular coming up, right? So, or, you know, viral growth, which requires you dudes to share me a bunch. But that's hard to do, you know, like, if you guys just shared me with all your friends today, that would be amazing, but would that actually cause that kind of explosion? Who knows? So, it's something, anyway, that I wanted to share because it's something that I've been thinking about and it's been almost, like, uncomfortable, like I said to me, but I'm kind of looking forward to this challenge, and I have a little bit of hair in a funny spot. Let's see if I can get it. Yes. So no, dudes, thank you so much for watching. It's a total joy to have you here. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. You want to see more, subscribe. And of course, with the camera to meet your feet, wind always be at your back, and the sun shine warmly on your sexy, sexy face. Dudes, see you later. Bye.